Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. And it happened. And as I predicted, I said if Chiefs will lose against TS Galaxy, it will be 1-0. But anyway, guys, I'll break down the game. Please subscribe to the channel. It's a tough day. People may think I'm sounding happy, but it's bad. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. We over 400 subscribers. Let's get to 1,000. Okay, let's start with the overall evaluation of the game. Chiefs did not deserve to win. I don't care who says what. We were outplayed and they had better chances. TS Galaxy should have won 3-1 at the end of the day. But they kept missing one-on-one with Brandon Peterson. I do not care what chances anyone saw. We were outplayed. We were outran. We were out everything. And this is what I said yesterday. I said yesterday when I was making my preview video that Team Sugazi lost a lot of players, right? And a lot of people will be like, they're weak, what. And I said, no, there's things that's what's going to happen with Team Sugazi. Team Sugazi knows how to find players. And he did. I don't know who that blonde guy from Kaizer is, but he was tormenting Simango the whole game. And then that white guy from Brazil, Olavido or something like that, was tormenting our defense. Today, it was simple. It was very, very simple. If you want me to basically explain how we played today it was simple. There was TX Galaxy that had an identity. And then there was Chiefs that had no identity and we kept kicking the ball forward. That is simple. If someone had to summarize the game as to why Chiefs lost, that is the best way I can summarize it. One team, TS Galaxy, has an identity. Even though they have new players, those new players have adopted the identity of the team. And then there's another team, which is Kaizer Chiefs. And Kaizer Chiefs has no identity. We just kick the ball and expect for the best. And yeah. So there are a number of things I want to highlight in this game, but maybe let me go player to player. Defensively, we were bad. Defensively, they were taking on Frosler, they were defeating Frosler, they were defeating Ditlokwe, they were defeating Simango, they were defeating Shlanti. Shlanti didn't have the worst games as compared to the other days, but still, they were just defeating our defense. Midfield, this is one thing I'm going to say, and it makes me so angry, and this is why I want them to fire these guys. They need to fire our coaching staff. Our coaching staff is useless. How can Mart and Modi play the full 90 minutes? How, guys? Maraganjan. How can Mart and Modi play 90 minutes? They were off. And where's I'll get to substitutions, but guys, no, let me get to it now because I'm angry now. Substitutions, guys. How can you take out Tanzania and put in Uzwane, who is also a more defensive midfielder? Zwane did nothing. We played this, we were losing, but we ended the game with 3 defensive midfielders, and with 3 defensive midfielders, TS Galaxy actually got more chances than when we only had 2. When we had 2 defensive midfielders, TS Galaxy didn't get a lot of chance. But the moment Zuzwane came in, TS Galaxy got more chances. Why? Why are some of our players on the bench if they are not good enough? Like why? Why is Ukhatebe on the bench? Like, why is Nkosimpile Ngobo on the bench? Why would you sacrifice? Tanzania is out. Why don't you put in a creative player? Like, put in Ukhatebe if you want to put in Ukhatebe. Put in Nkosimpile Ngobo if you want to put in Nkosimpile Ngobo. But how can you put a defensive midfielder? Uzwane did nothing in this game. And, IG was terrible. Like, under Mulifin Tseki, we look like a disaster of a team. And let me start with this. I know how I'm ranting, I'm going crazy. You guys will forgive me. Some of you will be like, hey, Lendo Dina order. But yeah, number one, let me say this, guys. Our playing style is bad. Bad. TS Galaxy figured us out. They blocked the channels of the long balls, which means Potsane out. Modi out. And West, we were playing with Ranga, so there was no Ashley to pray. So that already was a problem. So a team has planned for us and has knocked out our our front three. Finish and clear. Ranga could not be involved in play. Modi was out, Potsani was out, and who was left? Mtanzane. And Mtanzane didn't even have a good game. He just kept missing passes, etc., etc. We were bad. Like, what were these? And this is what I said. I said after the Cape Town City game, do not change the way of play. Don't now, when we started this game, what irritated me the most, we start this game, we jogging. That's not how we played against Cape Town City. So why are we now changing our style for TSK? Why do we change how we play for another team? Teams must change for us. But against Cape Town City, we were blocking, we were chasing down, we didn't give the defenders a chance to play. But in this game, we gave them freedom to play. We played a slow tempo game. As if, let me tell you something, guys. If you want to understand something, if you're a team that can't play in through the middle, there's no way you can play a short tempo game, because how are you gonna get the ball to move forward quickly if you don't even have people who are strong enough in the middle? But yeah, our midfield, Matt was so off, and I don't understand how he played 90 minutes. Castillo was off as well. I like, this, sometimes when you're playing a game and you're like I expect one person to just be on, but the one you expect to be on is off. Let me tell you guys, I don't know if any of you saw this, but today every every Chiefs player delayed a pass, and then the pass was gone. Every Chiefs player did not pass. Mtanzane, when there's a through pass, he doesn't pass. He delays, then he wants to dribble players. They take the ball from him. Castillo, there was a time he could have gave two of our players a one-on-one chance with the keeper. What did he do? Delay. The chance is gone. Then he loses. They mark him because TS Galaxy has recovered. Everyone played football, and they were all playing delayed. I don't understand why they were delayed. They were delaying passes. Like the moment, okay, pass, pass, and then he's delaying, he's not passing. Then TS Galaxy recover, or he passes the wrong person, which is Matt. Matt was off. Matt was passing TS Galaxy why. Like, today, Matt should have put on a TS Galaxy t-shirt, because he was not a Kaizer Chiefs player today. Yusuf Matt was a TS Galaxy player. And this is what I said in my preview. We can't get excited and think Umuli Fensike has solved all our problems. No, Umuli Fensike is swag, and he will always remain swag. Today, he didn't make substitution. I don't understand. We are not winning and we are not creating in the second half. So the first thing I'm saying, Matt is off, Umod is off, Upotan is off. You need to make changes. You need to make changes in the game. So where's Umkosimpili? Change the dynamic of play. Umodi was off, played 90 minutes. Matt was off. Simple. We're losing, pull out Matt, put in Zwan. Let Mtanzane, and from early, because Matt was off the whole of the first half, Modi was off whole of the first half. So why are we waiting? These are things that happen. We wait to make a change, and then the team scores, and then we make one substitution. We think bringing in one player will change our game. Nope, it doesn't. And this goes out to all Kaizer Chiefs fans who said our squad is complete. Are you happy? Are you happy, Kaizer Chiefs fans? Tell me, are you happy with the squad? For those of you who said Kaizer Chiefs squad is complete. Because when I looked at the bench today and I saw the players on the bench, I was like, no striker? Where's Duba? I get Dupriz is injured or whatever the case. I don't know what happened to Dupriz, but Dupriz is injured. So why is Duba not on the bench? He's our other third striker. No, they don't put Dupriz or Duba on the bench. So now we're only playing with who? With Urang. Ranga gets injured. Now we have no strikers. We have Saile is not a strike, and it showed. Usaile, the only time I saw Saile in this game was the first half. Second half, there was no Saile, because they were making him play as a striker in the role Uranga plays, and Usaile plays wide. So they played Umdansane more wide, and then they started playing Usaile in the middle. And I was like, what purpose is this? And on top of that, if you're going to play this game of kicking the balls long, you have to be accurate passers. How many times did Saile have to play with half chances? He runs behind, the ball doesn't go over the head of the defender. He runs behind, the ball doesn't go over. He runs behind. Like that one chance Saile got was because he hustled. He basically hustled. That ball was not for him. It's the defender who made a mistake and Saile pounced on it. It was a bad game. Chiefs, unfortunately, I'm going to say this. Chiefs is a very bad team, especially under our coaching. Today, this TX Galaxy coach outplayed us from every facet of this game. Every facet of this game. We were outplayed. We were outthought. We were outrun. We were outplayed. We do not deserve a point in this game. We don't even deserve, you know what? We don't even deserve to call ourselves Kaizer Chiefs based on how we were playing. We must just rebrand and call ourselves Kaizer Chiefs after the legends or something to show good we're not good enough. Like, even if you can bring Gonzalez today, you know what? Bring Cristiano Ronaldo. Bring Cristiano Ronaldo. He will fail. He will not score goals. He will fail under Molifentsik. I am telling you guys, this coach of ours does not know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to make our players play. And you know what's so sad? He has a better squad than most other Kaizer Chiefs coaches had. How can we be so ineffective in the middle of the park when we have the players? Like, how can a team like TS Galaxy outplay us with no name players? We don't know half of the players that play for TS Galaxy. And on top of that, let me make you guys understand. Guess who was outrunning most of our players? I'm gonna name them. Mbata. Mbata was outrunning Kaizer Chiefs. Mbata, how old is he? 38. Parker was outrunning Chiefs. Parker, how old is Parker? 37. Mvelase was outrunning Kaizer Chiefs. How old is Mvelase? 34. Do you understand? We were beaten by old guys. Huh? And these guys, you know, one thing I've realized when we've been playing under others one and Umilifenzik, we make small teams look like they can play soccer. Like, every team we have played so far, we make them shine. We made Younger shine. We made what is that one? That one from Botswana, the Township Rollers shine. We made Cheaper shine. We made Sundowns obviously shine. We won't include Sundowns. And then today we made TS Galaxy shine. You know what? It is time for us Chiefs fans to realize good team. What we expect of the team, we won't get with the management we have. So it is like that. Kaizer Chiefs now is basically ANC. Kaizer Chiefs is ANC, guys. No service delivery, no anything. But then we are too loyal to Kaizer Chiefs, so we'll still buy the t-shirt. We'll still feel the stands. But when you think about it, but is this team even trying to make you happy? Is this team trying to make you happy? Or they delivering in something? When we buy the shirts, we give them money to sign players. They don't sign players. When we fill the stadiums, we give them money to sign players, but they don't sign players. They are basically ANC, no service delivered. Then they want tenders. In terms of Chiefs tenders is sponsors from other teams. Then when we don't come to stadiums, they then take the game. You see now Chiefs fans have in Joburg, in Gauteng, have not been attending Chiefs games because they realize the waste of money. So then what does Chiefs do? They go to Durban, or they go to Peter Mokabe way in Limpopo or if. Like, this is the team we are supporting. The team we are supporting does not care about us because they make stupid decisions. If I was in charge of a big team like Chiefs and I made a mistake with Molifentsik, I will not wait for 10 games. I will not wait for 10 games. 10 games will be too late. 10 games will be fighting to get out of top 14. Aye, guys. Aye. With the kind of players we have, if there are some people who will remember this, but Jomo Cosmos at some point was like this Kaizer Chiefs. They had players, but they could not score goals. And they were playing, their football was not productive, but they had players. And then Jomo Cosmos got relegated. So this is my king about this. Swallows went through the same thing. They were playing with Abo Lifa Tutu Lupa, etc., etc. And they were they just got relegated. I mean, they Swallows went from winning a title to getting relegated like almost a season or two late. So I you know what, guys? Everything about this game was bad. I don't even know what to say. I've tried to analyze it. I've tried to say, is it the players? Like everything. And I will say this, and I'll keep saying this. Our fitness coach is useless. Our fitness coach is, there's one thing you can say about Chiefs. There's one department they got right. Goalkeeping department. Goalkeeping, Peterson has improved from last season because they hired a proper goalkeeper coach. But the rest, wrong. And then where's our striker coach? Huh? Where's our striker coach? Not to even say our strikers had even decent chances. Like Rang, let me ask you a question. This is a very personal question I want to ask Rang. Ranga Chivavero, Buduami, ngisacela ukukubuza, please. Do you understand Gutu Caleb was the tallest player almost in the PSL, but he could not use his head, and then Chiefs released him. Wena ke, you are singanga eskantsons. A free header comes, and you can't even hit it on target. Like these players, I this is my issue. Even Gonzalez, the issue I had with Chiefs signing Ranga. I was just happy that Chiefs was trying to sign someone, but at the back of my mind, I was like, Ranga only started playing last season. What about the other seasons? Because I don't remember this guy's name. But last season, all of a second Sunday, he was scoring. Now everyone believed this guy could score. And then I was like, hey, but let me leave it because at least they are trying to sign someone. But Uranga didn't have a history of scoring a lot of goals. Gonzalez now. Gonzalez is worse. Gonzalez in his career has less goals than Uranga. Gonzalez has like 11 goals in 50 games that he has played. He has played only 50 games and he scored like 11 or 13 goals. That is not good enough for a strike. But anyway, guys, it's difficult. And when I saw Farouk Khan commentating on SuperSport, I was like, oh my god. Hey, when will we hire this guy to get some joy in J? Hey, but anyway, our coaching is poor. Our substitutions made me cry. I was like, our substitutions were bad today. Like playing 3 defensive midfielders, but you're losing. Like, I don't understand, guys. Can't you what football? Like, I'm not a coach, but I know that is fundamentally wrong. Wrong. Oh, I know, guys. Tell me what you guys thought of the game. Please subscribe. Chiefs lost another game. In 3 games in the league, we have now lost 2 games and we've drawn 1. And this is the question I asked the other day. Chiefs, all the statement I made. Kaizer Chiefs must not become Morumo Gallants, going far in cups but losing in the league. We must maintain a performance. How we play in the cup, results-wise, is how we play in the league. And Chiefs must not fall under the trap of playing their best football when we play SuperSport, Cape Town City, Pirates, etc. Then we lose against TS Galaxy. Like, that is not how you play league football. League football, you beat the small teams, you suffer with you suffer with the big teams. The big teams, let me tell you a strategy. Big teams, it's draw and a win. 4 points. If you get 4 points from a big team, you have done well. But a small team, it's 6 points. Four is anything less than 6 teams from a team like TS Galaxy, Cheaper, etc. It's a lose. It's a lose. If you got 3 points, you cannot be happy. So that is the Chiefs we have now. We don't know how to play soccer. Today we got outplayed by TS Galaxy. The other game we got outplayed by Cheaper. The other game we got outplayed by Sundowns. The other game we got outplayed by Yanga. The other game we got outplayed by Township Brawlers. We got outplayed by all of these teams. So in Molifensiki's previous, what is it now? 6 games or something like that. So 3 league games, 1 cup, and 2 friendlies. In his previous 6 games, Umulifensike has been outplayed by all of the teams. One we can have maybe an exception for is Cape Town City, because in the Cape Town City game, even though Cape Town City was outplaying us a bit in the field, but they weren't like really, really threatening us. So out of 6 games, we've got outplayed by 4 teams, and there's only one team out of those 4 teams who we can say is a big team or a team that we knew we were going to lose. That is Sundowns. The rest we got outplayed. And what's worse, we get outplayed by players who aren't even good. Like these players from TS Galaxy who beat us today, like when they come and play another team like Cape Town City, they'll probably lose about 4-0 or something like that. Or Supersport, they'll lose. But Tina, we can't outplay them. They outplay us, they outshine us, they out everything us. Like, it's so sad that we got beaten by Bernard Parker again. Now Bernard Parker is happy, he knows what he was not the problem, but he was also useless. But yeah, Kaizer Jr., this is your loss. This is management's loss. Your mistakes are what's making us lose. These results are management's results. You know, management's results. These are management's results. Hiring Molifensig, the worst thing Chiefs has done. Even Zwane was better than what I'm seeing. It's nonsense nje. Subscribe guys. Hayi kubuhlungu. Siyakhala nje.